Money. We spend our lives chasing it, but what actually is money? Money is a unit of measurement for value. It is to value as inches are to length. The Great British Pound is a type of money called fiat money. Fiat is Latin for let it be done, meaning that it's valuable because the UK government has decreed that it is valuable. This is enforced by the principle that all debts can be repaid with it, and therefore, in order to repay your debts with it, you need to earn it, and thus it is done. But why? Well, central management of resources has historically only worked up to a certain scale. Beyond that scale, money allows for a community to allocate and prioritise the use of its finite resources without central management. In this way, it can be regarded as a vast information network. For example, if you were in charge of designing a railway which could either be built through or around a mountain, going through using less steel and more engineering, and going around using more steel and less engineering, you'd need to make a decision over which way to do it. And you don't want to waste either the engineer's time or steel if they could be better used elsewhere in society. In order to make that decision, you would need an immense amount of raw information. You'd need to know all the other uses society has for steel and engineering beyond your own area of expertise. Just as one example, you would need to know about the benefits of better irrigation on farms, which the engineers could design were you not to bother them with your railroad project. You'd need to know how the steel could be used for other purposes too, such as making trucks or ships, and you would need to know everything about what those vehicles are worth to the people who need things transported. These are just two of literally thousands of uses society has for engineers and steel. In short, you would need to know everything that everyone can know about the use of steel or engineering to make an informed decision. With the information network we call money, this knowledge is abbreviated into a price, and you choose the cheapest. By doing so, you also use the resources which are least useful elsewhere in society, which benefits everyone. Despite its imperfections, money is the only tried and tested way to sustainably manage our collective resources on a scale far, far beyond that which can be centrally managed. Financial services and financial authorities, as well as industry regulations, can be best thought of as applying tweaks to this information network at times when money fails to capture all of the relevant information in the real world. For examples of this, check out our video on escaping the poverty trap. You can find other helpful videos and the cheapest credit card rates on the market on the Reduce My website, part of the Helping Our Future charity.